The following voices are AI generated. We hope you enjoy this video.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Just like we promised back in February, US Knuckles are going to review the Knuckles show from Paramount Plus. I, along with 4Kids Knuckles and current/meta era Knuckles, are going to watch the movie and we'll give out our opinions on our long-awaited miniseries.
After 2 months of waiting, we're finally going to watch the show we are excited to watch. Also, I'm in my boom look to distinguish between the other Knuckles. By the way, this video is the longer review that'll contain spoilers here on YouTube. If you want to watch a short, spoiler-free review, go to TikTok.
Glad that we decided to watch the show at the Rocky Desert. It's just like home. If only each of our Sonics joined us, we'd be in a bigger paradise.
The other Sonics can't make it to this video because they're each busy. Adventure. Sonic is busy helping his Amy's pregnancy 4 kids. Sonic is making more videos, and current/meta Sonic is busy making more games. But as for me, I'm more than happy. Join you knuckleheads to review the Knuckles show. I brought someone who wanted to join Juan CL, and he's also going to give his thoughts on the show after experiencing his journey. Come on down, Movie Knuckles.
Sonic, why did you bring me here and what's all this racket? Why are there 3 of me? Explain yourselves, imposters.
You see, Knuckles, it turns out wrangling interdimensional versions of you is easy at the moment, but hedgehogs like me is harder than outrunning Eggman. Apparently, the other Sonics are a little busy. The you with sunglasses is Adventure Knuckles. The big one is Knuckles from the Boom era, but he's still voiced by one of the current Knuckles, and the more shiny rendered one is the 4Kids Knuckles.
And I guess this camera is to show the world that I am the 4th Knuckles? I thought I was the only echidna. I guess I should introduce myself. Hello, Earth humans of the internet. My mini-series has been made, and I still feel sore after doing my stunts.
4Kids, Knuckles, and I know how you feel. Movie Knuckles. We did our own stunts in our cartoons Sonic X and Sonic Boom, respectively. It's an honor to finally meet you.
Before we start the review of your show, we got important news from one of our Sonics. How about you tell our movie counterpart, since you're the main echidna uncle, Adventure Era Knuckles?
Okay. The oldest Sonic that isn't classic Sonic nor Deke Sonic, the one from the Dreamcast/Adventure era, which is the one I'm from, is becoming a dad. And it gets better. He's married to his Amy, and they're having a litter of 6 babies. 3 boys and 3 girls. Shadow, Rouge, and I will be the go-to uncles and aunt of the babies. What do you think, Movie Knuckles?
Holy smokes. 6? That's a lot of screaming hatchlings to deal with. I don't know if I can handle one baby at all.
Hey, show some respect, Knuckles. Those are going to be our nieces and nephews, and yours too. If our movies have our own movie version of Amy, then you'll be a natural fit as an uncle of my future children.
It's all right, Movie Sonic. Not everyone has to be helping out Adventure Era Sonic and Amy with the 6 babies. Current/meta era Shadow doesn't want to be an uncle either.
Figured that at least one Knuckles and one Shadow would back down as an uncle of 6. As for me, when my Sonic and Amy have their kids several years from now, I'll train them to become true warriors.
Yeah, the Shadow from my era is not going to be an uncle, not even for the current Sonic and Amy when they start a family in a decade or 2 after they leave the games when it happens. Is it fight time already? Because every Knuckles, including myself, is always ready for a good fight.
All right, that's enough, Knuckleses. We got a lot to do for today. Let the review commence and enjoy the Knuckles show.
Movie Sonic is right. We're getting sidetracked. Let's enjoy the show and give the fans our opinions.
Very well then. I worked so hard being the star of the show.
3 hours later.
Wow, that show was a roller coaster. Okay, everyone, what did you all think of the Knuckles show?
For starters, I barely appeared on my own show as it progressed as it focused a lot more on Wade than me.
The first episode alone was the best one in my opinion. Overall, it was hit and miss. An average 6 or 7 out of 10. It could have been better, yet could have been worse.
Yeah, if I were in the show and movies instead of movie Knuckles, the show would have flopped, and Wade and I could have been goofing off together, and my strength would have been accidental, and as for the references themselves, there weren't a lot.
Not to worry, you knuckleheads. This show is just a little treat for the hardcore fans of our movies, and we should be thankful that we're getting more content related to me and my knucklehead. So what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Let us know what you think of the Knuckles show in the comments below.
So my own show is basically an appetizer for the main course, Sonic Movie 3, and I'm actually intrigued how that movie will turn out. I can still feel the aches and scars I took after fighting.
Okay, so here we go with spoilers. The new villains are gun agents who betrayed the military and wanted to capture movie Knuckles to this hobo-looking vulture wannabe who used to work for Eggman during the events of the first movie.
And the surprise twist of Wade's dad as yet another villain isn't surprising either, since the actor who played Pistol Pete Whipple is known for playing villains, including that corrupt king from Ella Enchanted. I heard 4Kids Amy wants to review that movie with the girls.
I'm disappointed that Tails and I didn't return in the last episode, not even in the bowling tournament. That's because from what I've heard, and this may sound made up, but Maddie was having a fit when Knuckles snuck out of being grounded.
And the 4th episode had me only appear for just a few seconds because it was entirely focused on Wade, and the musical number was a pure head-scratcher. But some people may or may not like it.
But at least the rock opera had a reference of the dreaded Sonic 06. It explained that movie Knuckles fought a fire monster who looks like Iblis, but as a giant singing puppet. But anyway, it was explained that movie Knuckles had to fight the fire monsters, and the secret weapon was his heart.
But Wade was an idiot and left early, but then went back to his meditative state and knew the flames of disaster, which I used to defeat that buyer guy in the end of my show. I think he's dead after that giant crystal ball crushed him.
Wade's mom and sister were both new characters, and we all love the mom Wendy, but we all hate Wanda, as she's just like Maddie's sister.
I guess every human has an annoying sister in the live-action Sonic projects. I'm guessing the new human characters in the 3rd movie will have an annoying sister too.
Probably, but hopefully no, because I couldn't handle Pretzel Lady's sister from the previous movies, but Wendy was dumber than her. At least Wade gradually got more confident with his heart, but he still didn't need to take the star power from Knuckles. I think it's because of the budget and that it was clearly aimed for more casual audiences and children who only saw the Sonic movies and not any of the games.
I have to agree with Sonic. The budget didn't have me enough, and Wade literally had more screen time. But at least I got to be a true warrior, having a purpose in this human world. And it was an honor to reunite with our Chief Pachacamac in spirit.
So Pachacamac is indeed gone and was a spirit. I had a feeling he wasn't alive and in hiding. Maybe if there was a season 2 of the Knuckles show, we might finally meet Tikal in live action or fully animated, since there are rumors that Sonic Movie 4 could be fully animated.
That can be a new ground for the live-action Sonic movie franchise to take a break from humans and focus on the Mobians and whatever alien species the owls could be. The Chaotix told me that they want to be in a season 2 of the Knuckles show if it gets greenlit. What do you think, Movie Sonic and Knuckles? Do you two want to see Vector, Espio, and Charmy in live action?
I'm more than happy to have a movie version of those super sleuths. Heck, I'd imagine Knuckles joining the Chaotix, and if they were that generous, bringing in more characters, maybe even the obscure classic characters, Mighty the Armadillo, Ray the Flying Squirrel, or that Fang, the whatever he is, should join too. But you know what they say? We can't have nice things.
That's a tough one. If my show gets a second season, it should ditch human characters altogether and should focus on either the Master Emerald or those Chaotix. We do need more companions, since we just got the Fox as our remaining soldier, before our next adventure this December.
I'm curious how the Whipples are doing at this moment. Movie Knuckles! Is Wendy doing fine? How about that irritating Wanda?
From what Wade's been telling me, Wendy is watching those rom-coms the humans love watching on those big box screens. And Wanda is getting surgery done to fix her hand after dislocating her thumb when she freed herself from getting handcuffed in the show.
Also, the theme song for the show is the same one from that Netflix adaptation of the 80s all-women's wrestling promotion Glow. We still need to do that wrestling chat video with Sonic, Amy, and Shadow. There's a lot to go through. Movie Knuckles, now that your show is finished and that the third Sonic movie is done being filmed, would you like to watch pro wrestling with us?
Gee, I don't know. Sounds fun. What's pro wrestling again?
It's a predetermined sport where these athletes of all shapes and sizes beat each other up, and it's like watching real-life superheroes or a live show in a ring. Trust me, Knuckles, you're gonna love it. The other Sonics and your alternate selves love. And I'm sure you'll love it too.
Oh, so it's like Gladiators, but without death, I see. I think I'll check it out.
Back to the Knuckles show. I never thought the hat from the OVA would have been worn by a bounty hunter that just so happens to be Wade's former friend and bowling partner. 4Kids Shadow was angry at the sight of seeing any Knuckles riding a motorcycle, since Shadow is usually the one who rides bikes, and not us.
I wouldn't be surprised in future games. Shadow and I could have motocross races in dirt roads or in a deep city. Ever since we all joined Juan CL's channel, each of us Knuckles join our respective shadows in videos, while other times we're with each other, our alternate counterparts. As for Movie Knuckles and Wade, they had good chemistry, and I'm happy that Wade gained bravery and confidence to bowl in defeating his pencil-necked geek of a dad in that bowling tournament.
In conclusion, the Knuckles Show is an average run-of-the-mill appetizer for the highly anticipated third Sonic movie, like Movie Knuckles said.
I found a Reddit post on another viewer's perspective of the show, and it's basically a mixed bag, a polarized opinion. Some people love the show, and others hate it. As for all of us on Juan CL, we do our best being generous, and the Knuckles Show will be a better experience if there's going to be a second season.
I think this is the part the video wraps up, right?
Yes, we may not have been fully satisfied with the Knuckles show, but there were lots of things we enjoyed about it, like the Easter eggs, occasional funny moments, and the hype around the third movie.
Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, and share.
Don't forget to click on the bell so you won't miss any new videos, and we got lots of them. I'll be back more regularly for Adventure Era Sonic and Amy's baby shower and the trailers for my third.
And spread the word. Follow us on TikTok and subscribe to Juan CL on YouTube.
Stick around and stay tuned for more new videos. Now that the Knuckles show is out and our third movie is getting closer to having a proper trailer, I'm getting more excited by the moment. Now, who wants to say it?
Say what? A joke, a riddle, or a code?
It's a thing we say to say goodbye to the fans in these videos. It's peace out and rock on.
Oh, okay. I like that. I'll say it then. We'll see you humans later. Peace out and rock on.
A Knuckles show. Pathetic. Can't believe I even considered watching this drivel. I know it's Knuckles' 30th anniversary, but 2024 is the year of Shadow.
Easy there. Current/meta era Shadow. Relax. It looks like there was a review show about Knuckles, and so what? Maybe we can learn something about these knuckleheads. Just the idea of any Knuckles getting his own miniseries is something we'd never see the light of day.
Yeah, and Keanu Reeves is the front runner of voicing our movie counterpart in Sonic Movie 3, and I think Movie Sonic is getting all mushy if Amy is in Movie 3. Sounds like a recipe for heartwarming fun and silliness. Although, I wouldn't mind showing Movie Sonic a thing or two about real heroism if Movie Shadow stays evil.
Please, spare me the heroics, Romeo. This Movie Shadow better not be some watered-down version of us. Gotta maintain the edge, you know?
Relax. Current/meta era Shadow. Maybe this movie version of us will surprise you. After all, there can be more than one way to be a dark, brooding, and edgy hedgehog, wouldn't you agree? I wonder what he'll be like. Mellow like me. Heroic like you. 4Kids Shadow? Or maybe a little overdramatic.
Overdramatic? Sounds like someone's jealous of my glorious power.
Now, let's not get into a fight before we even meet the guy. Maybe Movie Shadow will be a great addition to the team of this channel. We all have our own styles, our own journeys. Who knows what Movie Shadow will bring to the table?
Humph. As long as he doesn't embarrass himself to his fellow shadows, I suppose I can tolerate his existence. As long as he keeps up with us, that is.
All right. Now that our year is getting close to its halfway point, we'll be back for more videos starring us black and red brooding hedgehogs. For real this time, we'll see you later, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out and rock on.